Hi there guys, and welcome to another video by The Beard Solution. My name is Adam, and in today's video I am going to be trying out and reviewing the Beard Bro. So let's get into this.
If them man ride and my bridge and dies, I wouldn't let that slide out, ride out every day. Even my friends that don't wanna ride.
So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my old beard clippers because it's just a little bit easier to gauge the length that I want. I'm going to be trimming down to 10mm. Now my beard might not even be that long. It is a little bit uneven at the moment because some of it is terminal and quite a lot of it is vellus. And for those of you that don't know, I'm using minoxidil to grow my beard as naturally I can't really grow one. So the vellus hairs tend to grow slower than the terminal hairs. So I want to try and even it up as much as I can. I may need to go down to lower than 10mm. But I'm not reviewing the trimmer in this video. I'm going to be looking at the Beard Bro, and I'm going to be using this to try and shape my facial hair and neaten it up a little bit. Now, my girlfriend bought me this ages ago as one of our anniversary gifts to me, and it looked pretty cool when I saw it online. Now, you don't need to necessarily get this one. You can get loads of different types, probably cheaper than this one as well. Essentially, it's just a piece of plastic that's shaped like that. You're supposed to be able to use the angles to basically naturally line your beard up, give it more of a clean, crisp look if that's what you're going for. Now, I have tried it on the cheeks once, but I'll be honest with you, I'd never really used it before, so I didn't have a clue what I was doing. There is some instructions on the inside of the pamphlet and whatnot where I store this, so we're going to be able to kind of follow that a little bit. And there is a video online as well as how to use this, and I'll link that in the description. It's by Beard Bro themselves, but you can use other facial hair shaping tools to do the same thing. Now, let's get into the review then. Let's try this bad boy out. First off, I'm going to try trimming it down to 10mm.
When I ride out, the niggas gonna ride out anyway. I doubt you could hide out in a hideout. Me and my niggas are gonna find out anyway. When we find out, you better lie down. Cause when the nine's out, you're gonna lie down anyway. I'm born in gobs. I don't give a shit, cause it's my town anyway. Heard that my man.
So I've just done a quick trim. It didn't take much off, which I wasn't planning on taking loads off, to be honest with you. It just kind of evened it out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to try use the Beard Bro now. I'm going to be using my mirror that's just off shot here so that I can actually see a little bit better, but I'll talk you through what I'm doing. So essentially, you line it up on your neck and you just get rid of the excess hairs across that shape. It's supposed to give you more of a crisp shape than maybe just a natural growth kind of shape, but I guess it depends what you're going for. I'll do the same on this side. And you don't need to press it too hard into your skin, you're just essentially using it as a guide for your trimmer or your razor or whatever you're using. Now, I think in the video they use trimmers, and as I said, I'll put that instructional video in the description. I personally have used that a few times just to see how to use it, because it doesn't make a great deal of sense at points. And then just again in the middle, and then you can kind of line it up by eye at that point. You've got kind of a line to already work with. So by no means is this thing like a miracle, it's just very handy at guiding you, if anything. So I'm going to try on these sides now. Don't press too hard. Just gives you a little bit of a neater edge down there. And I'm going to do it on this side, if I can get it the bloody right way around. Line it up with the shape of your face there. And as you can see, just a bit more of a cleaner line. Depends on how clean you really want it. I personally like it quite clean around the neck parts here, because otherwise it grows kind of outwards and back. I'm going to try the cheeks now, try not to fuck it up. They say you don't need to apply too much pressure. And I don't really want to take much off my cheeks. I'm generally quite happy with the shape of them. So I'll try, and you can use these little dints at the side as a guide. So use these. Now, because a lot of my cheeks are still vellus, this will potentially make them look a little bit weaker, because it can take some of the terminals off, but that looks okay to me. And so, not too bad. And on this side, again, just line up the same with the top of my ear like I did before. This side is my weaker side, so I definitely don't want to taking too much hair off of this one. It's just about trying to guide me really, because I am shit just using my eye for it. and again, it's not too bad. I don't go all the way down, because some of the times on the videos they show them like down here. It like cuts all the way into your beard, and I like having a bit of a higher cheek line. There are some ways that you can do the stash, but I'll probably just eye that up myself, do it myself. But overall, not a bad tool. I mean, it's handy to have something like this if you're pretty new to having a beard and you're trying to line it up, because it is quite tricky. Realistically, do you need to buy a piece of plastic to do this? No, you don't. You could probably just do it by eye if you're quite careful and you're quite basically good at using a trimmer or scissors or whatever you use. But obviously you're a razor, if you're quite good at lining up, then you wouldn't necessarily even need one of these. I do think these are slightly overpriced, if I'm honest. You can probably find really cheap ones on Amazon. If I do find any that are, you know, basically the same as this that are really cheap, I'll put them in the description as well. Overall though, I would say not too bad. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. It's handy, overpriced, but it does the job that it's intended to do, and especially decent for people that are quite new to having a beard and are looking to line it up kind of for the first time. So I would, yeah, probably 3 out of 5. I do think it's slightly overpriced, and so if you can find cheaper alternatives, I would say go for them, to be honest with you. But thanks very much for watching this video, guys. If you did like it, then please do hit that like button. If you want to keep up to date with my videos, then hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments, questions, queries or suggestions, pop them in the comments box below. I've been Adam at The Beard Solution, and I will see you guys again next time.
Any man up on his block, if I fuck car ride down anyway. I ain't got wings, still I fly down anyway. Back at the ting, make it fly and levitate. I ain't got a whip, still get to your bits when I jump in the diggers on the strap down.